Good evening. Please all of you come close to me. Manchilga. Please sit relaxed manner. Just we gathered here to spend some time funnily. I am Ganesh. I am working in a market research company. Market research means we do different kinds of people. We know their opinion on different things. Today I invited you here to talk about some I have a topic to talk to you. In this discussion, what are your ideas or thinking? What is your thinking on the topic? We know that. All those things you can share with me. There is no right or wrong answer. You tell me whatever you feel is correct. You are seven people. You are seven people. All your opinions are important to me. Please, all of you, try to speak. I don't understand what you are talking to me when you speak at a time. Please remember one thing. Give chance to others to speak. Then it will be feasible. One more request is all of you try to speak a little bit louder. Nagannaji, చక్కగా ఇంది గ్రూప్. నాగన్నజీ రెండో గ్రూప్ స్టార్ట్ చేశాము. అది అయిపోగానే మీకు ఇంటికి వెళ్ళాక కాల్ చేస్తాను. బై బై. ఐఎమ్ బిజీ. లేదు అయింది, చక్కగా అయింది. We maintain complete confidentiality regarding the matter that you tell us, regarding this opinion you give us. You don't worry about it. Just for our office sake, we are recording. I told you my name, I am Ganesh. I told you my name that I am Ganesh. In the same manner, you tell me yourself, about yourself. Gauss Mira. M. Anil, 19 years old, Gauss Mira. What are you studying? BTech second year. What is the branch? Mechanical. Anil, (20 years old). Generally, we should not ask the age of women. Men income and women age, we should not ask these two. BTech second year. Same college? Yes. Sampath. Little louder. What is your age? 19 years old. B Pharmacy second year. Kuchuda. Chaitanya. Vardhan. Kuchu. How old are you? 18 years old. BTech first year, he is studying. Civil, branch is civil. Now civil has demand. You get construction work, more construction work, I think. Yes. Teja, 19 years. What are you studying? Degree first year. BSc first year. Physics. Chandrasekhar. Charan Sai. 20 years studying. BCom computers. BCom computers. Final year. It seems you are tired very much. When did you come? No sir, nothing like that they said. I am not an examiner, or I am not going to conduct an examination for you now. Just it's a friendly chat. Let's play a game. We have to speak a little louder. Do you play Damshara in your college? Yes, we play sometimes. What kind of hobbies you have? Hobby means general playing cricket, TV watching, playing basketball. All these are our hobbies. We play cricket also. Kabaddi also we play. Nowadays it has become very popular game. Don't you feel bored of playing cricket, all of you? No. Do you watch IPL matches? Yes. What other interests you have? Where do you go usually? Depends upon the time and situation. We go. Do you all have girlfriends? Where do you go with your girlfriends? Movies. Who will spend money when you go out? Sometimes they spend and sometimes we also spend. When we are in relation with others, we have to spend sometimes. We need to spend What kind of hobbies you have? Bike riding, paintings? Just for time pass. I haven't sent them to any competition. Just for time pass, I do drawings. I like to listen to songs. I like sleeping. Dumb charades. What kind of topics? Movie names. Songs and sayings. All these things we play in dumb charade. I think you all have touched dumb charades. Do you all know how to play it? Yes. No, we don't know. Let's do one thing. People who do not know should guesses. Who feel it easy to act? Who? Oh. Depending upon the action we have to show. I know what it is, but I never played. How many people we have here? 7 people. Who will act and who will guess? You decide. According to that, I'll give you some point. Few of them will act and others will tell. One group, 3, 4. Who will act and who will guess? You have to decide it. You should not say this word to anyone. Be serious, okay? Keep it with you. Yes, Magatanam. They noticed masculinity. Gausmira. Is it easy to say? Yes. notice the other word also, it is Magasiri. Synonyms all are. Magasiri, Magatanam, masculinity, all these are synonyms. What does it mean? What is it called in English? Masculinity. Macho. Macho. Masculine. We call. Today's topic of discussion is masculinity. It's a good topic, I think. What comes to your mind when you say masculinity? What comes to your mind when I say masculinity? First, moustache, beard, royal look, protecting the people with us, strength, protection. What else? Come on, make it fast. What kind of images? What kind of feelings? Late nights, fight, bite, going out, daring. Only men can go out late night. Women cannot go out. Against all, keep a promise and saying our point strongly to others. What kind of colors that come to your mind? Macho. What other colors that come to your mind when I say macho? Black and red. Why black? How is it suitable to? Brave. Brevity symbol is black. Gents, when you say man, he is brave. You can say he is brave. Violence. Red is violence. Black and red, what other colors? What other colors? What other words? Feelings, emotions. Akadabettu charging. Come to your mind. Ruling. Akadabettu. The king rules his country, his place. People listen to him, whatever he says. Command. Masculinity. What kind of feelings you get? What kind of symbols, images come to your mind? What comes to? We're going on bike. Happiness comes from inside. What is masculine in that? Freely we go out. No one will stop us. We have freedom. In bikes, Royal Enfield. It is the symbol of masculinity. Why? It looks big. Come on, tell me fast. Expressing emotion is also masculinity. Expression of emotion is also symbol of masculinity. Oh, we behave something different with girls and something different with parents. With friends we'll have a kind of mindset, with parents we'll have a kind of mindset, with girlfriends we'll have a kind of mindset. Depending upon the situation we express ourselves. With parents, we'll have a kind of emotional attachment. When it comes to wife, she comes to us, she believes us, that is different. We have to take care of her and we have to protect our sister. Girlfriends or boyfriends, enjoyment, supporting, that is a kind of motion. Sometimes we tease them and they also tease us, girlfriends. It is all different kind of emotion. What words we can use? Dressing stage, dressing style. Whatever is your attitude, your apparels show whether you are masculine or not. T-shirt or shirt, appearance, attitude, that makes you look. Boys sit in the last bench and they make noise. That is also masculinity. What kind of images come to your mind? Any images from nature, daily routine life. Yes. Following girls, talking about girls, thinking about girls, talking about girls, it is also masculinity. As long as we don't hurt them, it is okay. But we should not hurt them. It is not masculinity. If you hurt them, it is not masculinity. What happens if you hurt them? It is teasing or sadistic nature. It's not masculinity. Helping others. If our friend needs something, helping them. Bringing good name to parents. It is also a kind of masculinity. Girls after marriage they go away, but boys lead their life with parents. Parents say that my son is with me. Girls they get married and they go to other house. Boy supports his parents. Boy supports his mother. He spends his time with his parents. That is masculinity. Nowadays many girls are supporting their parents. Can we call them as masculine? No. When they are married, they are separated. Samjho ki they are separated. So we cannot call girls as masculine. Can we call girls as masculine? If they achieve something, don't we consider them as masculine? Masculinity? Can we call girls as masculine? Only boys represent that word, not girls. Oh, if a girl is brave, we can say she is a brave girl. If we say a girl is masculine, it's like comparing them with girls. That's only for men. Masculinity means the word is only for men. What is that meant to be a man? What is that meant to be a man? Responsibility, understanding others' feelings and talking to them. If we think about others, then we can speak properly. We should not hurt others. That is also masculine. Masculinity helps us to give birth to offsprings. What else? What else? Caring. Caring is also. What kind of masculinity is seen in caring? taking care of family, relatives and all these things is also masculinity. Masculinity. Nowadays many girls are earning money and taking care of their parents. Whatever they do, girls can even ride Royal Enfield, but there is a demarcation, there is a difference between girls and boys. We cannot see them in one category, put them in one category. Girls and boys are always separate. Suppose you have gone you went to your house. You went to your house and you have to tell your parents that you have discussed this. Without using the word masculinity, you have to describe them about this topic. How do you say that? Topic of discussion, how do you explain them? Without using this word, how will you convey your parents? Caring, supporting, leading any kind of life. We tell them all these things, how supportive we are to them. All these things we say when we go home. Suppose there is an alien who comes from the other place and he sat in this discussion. He is sitting in this discussion, he doesn't know our language. Alien means completely different, not like a human being, alien. You have to tell what is masculinity. You have to convey the meaning. How will you say that? How will you carry that emotion to the alien? This is masculinity. You have to. Attitude is masculinity. Bravery. Where is masculinity in attitude? Where can we see? Man's attitude is different, sir. Man is not afraid of anything. He will have a kind of attitude that is masculinity. Answering to any question correctly, without fear. How will you tell, how you will explain your friends about this? Keeping all the friends. If two friends are fighting with each other, we must go and subside. We must go and subside the problem. And preventing the problem between two friends and influencing them. Controlling the situation, that is masculine. Controlling the situation is also a symbol of masculinity. What else? What else you can say? Masculinity, different variations are there in that word. What else? Any emotions, anything other than this topic, what we are talking about now. When we see nature, we can see we have 5 elements of nature: water, air, sunset. Sunset image is the symbol of masculine. Sunset, gold color sunrise. When we look at this rising sun, setting sun, we feel that it's very good. We can find some masculinity in that. In a boy, we can see so many variations. Similarly, during the sunset, there will be so many stages in sunset, like how the variations are in a boy's attitude. When we look at sunshine in the evening during the time of sunset, we can see some object flying. We can see them black in color. Like that, different kinds of shades are seen. Similarly, nearby, he looks attractive. There will be so many things in him: caring, bravety, attitude, various emotions will be there. That's why we can call a boy as masculine, but we cannot call a girl as masculine. Girls cannot carry those so many emotions like how boys carry. As far as I know, women can carry out many more emotions when compared to boys. Who will carry out the emotions properly? Boys will be rash in behavior. Later they will repent. Girls are not like that. They think before they speak. Boys can mingle with each other even if there is a difference of opinion. But girls are not like that. Cold war happens between them for a long time, between two girls. But boys are not like that. They mingle after some time, even if there is difference of opinion. Even if there is there any difference over a period of time? Is there any difference in this word meaning over a period of time? How was masculinity in your father's time? Working hard, earning money. What else? Taking care of parents. That was also masculinity in my father's time. Considered as. What else? You tell me quickly. What was that? What were the symbols? Self-satisfaction. When my father was young, the symbol of masculinity was self-satisfaction. Feeling happy with what they have. Satisfaction, self-satisfaction. Is there masculinity in it? Yes. Royalty. Being royal. Who were the personalities? Who were the masculine icons for masculinity in those times, in their times? Senior NTR, where we can see masculinity in him. He got angry on others, on other states in our country, because they are not caring for Telugu people. He brought a recognition for Telugu people. For Telugu people's dignity, he is the symbol. That is the symbol for his masculinity. You said Akkineni Nageshwar Rao. What was his speciality? What did he do for us? What? Who are the other celebrities? When your father is in your age, Chiranjeevi was also a masculine person. Swasakti, he came up with his own struggle. Allu Ramalingaya. His acting is good. Allu Ramalingaya, great comedian, great actor. He is a comedian and he kept everyone happy when he was in that movie. That was his greatness. Allu Ramalingaya. Who were the celebrities who were the icons, who were the popular persons in those times? Symbolize Mahatma Gandhi. Why Mahatma Gandhi? Generally, masculine means Mahatma Gandhi non-violent movement. With that he won the heart of Indians, all Indians, and he achieved independence also. And it is not harmful to anyone, but we can achieve what we want through that, but we need not harm others at the same time. No one troubled with that. So he is the masculine icon. Adolescent Hitler. He is very command. Adolf Hitler. People are afraid of him. His commanding is like that. A war. He declared war. He goes. In your father's time, masculinity. Celebrities, icons. When your father is in your age, it could be anybody, it could be anything, from any field, a popular personality from men who is there. Symbol for masculinity. Vivekananda. Vivekananda inspired many people with his speeches. Inspiring others is also a masculinity. With our inspiration, they go ahead. They go ahead, or they can come up in life. Kapil Dev, he is a sportsman. Why? Yeah, yes. Without any support, he reached that position. He showed India. He presented India in a better way. Kapil Dev. He won the World Cup without expectation. He made impossible things possible. Nobody expected World Cup to India, but he achieved it. Kapil Dev. That is the masculinity in him. What else? What else you want to say? In your generation now, in your generation, what are the symbols of masculinity? Person, if a person works for his people, for his town or for his country, that is masculinity. In this time, in present time, who is the symbol for macho? Who is masculinity? Who is the symbol for masculinity? Who is the icon of your generation for macho, for masculinity? Pawan Kalyan. Why do you say Pawan Kalyan? He started his new party and he wanted to do good to the people. Something he wants to do for the people. Anything else in that apart from masculinity? After NTR, Chandrababu Naidu. Chandrababu Naidu is like a real macho. He was able to lead the Telugu Desam party successfully and he is the macho for me. Who is the macho like person in your generation? Who stands for macho person from any field? You can tell me. It could be sports field, movies or anything. Salman Khan, he always helps others and he is running some charitable trusts also. Salman Khan is always helping. Yuvraj Singh, though he got some health problem, Though he got some health problem, he fought with it and survived. That is symbol of masculinity. Anything else you can tell me? Rahul Chaudhary, kabaddi player. He is a why? Why do you say that he is a masculine person? Though he is working in a government field, he kept this in his mind and playing kabaddi. Rahul Chaudhary. Rahul Chaudhary. Vizag. Anything else who is there? Tell me who all come to your mind. Come on quickly in your generation. Virat Kohli. Captaincy. Virat Kohli captaincy is like that. Masculinity symbol. Breaking one of the topmost records is also masculinity. Record breaking is also masculinity. Reaching heights is also a masculinity. Reaching heights is also going beyond the limits is also masculinity. What else? Bill Gates. Why Bill Gates? He achieved what all he achieved. He has given it for charity. That shows his broad-mindedness. He is helping poor. He is helping the poor always. Tell me, what is it? You don't think that charity, giving anything to charity is also giving is. After Syria, children were wounded. Canada Prime Minister, he was helping. He recently visited our country, India. He said that you can be in our country. You don't worry. He said he helped whatever he could do. No other country has come forward to help, but he helped us. Because of his helping nature, we can take him as a symbol. His helping nature is good. Symbol for masculine. Canada Prime Minister. Recently he visited India and he visited Agra, Gandhi Ashram, etc. etc. Anything else that you can say for masculinity? No. What quality in Dhoni makes you feel like that? Dhoni, if he wants cool captaincy, his captaincy is very cool, and he can give victory to his team. He does not show rough attitude. He is always cool and leads his team. In any situation, he is very balanced. That is the symbol of masculinity. Suppose a topic was raised. I think all of you have Facebook accounts. Suppose they have posted a topic called masculine in your Facebook. What kind of comments we get? We think about sexuality usually. Anything you can talk, nothing age bar. Sexual topics, all those come. Tell me what kind of topics, what kind of pictures will be posted. Tell me quickly what kind of topics we get in Facebook. Oh, when we go out with girls, sometimes they spend money, go out with girls. But spending money, if a boy spends money, that is a masculine character. If a girl spends for a boy, it doesn't show his masculinity. He has to spend it for him. Girls generally, they don't want to spend money they have. If you ask them to spend, they start crying. That's why I've seen so many girls like that. Generally, they don't spend money quickly like how boys spend. When I say masculinity, what all come to your mind? What are the comments? What are the postings in FB? What kind of photos? What kind of images you can see? Oh, fight scenes, quarreling scenes. What other blood? These kind of. What other postings we can see? Royal Enfield bikes they put. What kind of videos we can see? Nude videos. Girls videos, nude videos, sexual act videos, girls videos. Mostly they come. Mostly these kind of videos they post in FB when you say masculinity. What kind of videos we can see? What other kind of attitude symbols? Hero entry, hero introduction scene. Tell me any that symbolizes any hero introduction scene. It's a Tamil movie. Vijay Billa entry scene. Vijay gets into the car. What is that? What is great in it? Royalty, bravety, royalty, style, everything. Dignity, style, everything is seen. Though he is a smuggler, he maintains some style. The way of showing his attitude is also good. He's seen. What kind of comments you put in Facebook? Tell me fast. What kind of comments you put? What kind of comments others write? ఎనిమిదా? Share a real life incident with me if you have, if it is related to the masculine. Oh, if we behave nicely so that others start liking you, loving you, that is the symbol of masculinity. Tell me an incident which happened for you or for your relatives also that symbolizes the masculine. Lovers. When two people love each other, boy's friends will go and try to convince her parents. That happened really, my friend. My friend, he loves someone, and in her parents they do not accept. They rejected to accept it. Then he came to me. We all our friends gathered and went there and convinced them. Now we are going to her house frequently and convinced parents. That is called masculinity. Anything that you say that had happened in your family or happened in your relatives, any small incident you can talk about, that symbolizes masculinity, act of masculinity. way of treating people. The way that we treat our family makes others think that we have masculinity. If others know that we think twice before we speak, and if we take care of our parents, they think that we are masculine. That is real masculinity. Parents feel proud of us if we are like that. When others start thinking like that about us. When I was talking to other group, they said masculinity in olden days means boy having strong physical strength, stamina, and working hard in his life. That is the symbol of masculinity. Over a period of time, the masculinity changed. The masculinity meaning is changed. Now, thinking smartly, behaving smartly, without moving our body. That is thinking tactfully. That is masculinity. Politicians think like that generally. Tell me a person who is Modi. He is a very famous person. Padko. Can you tell me any few instances about sword is mightier than pen is mightier than sword, they say. Even if the small incident, they magnify the incident, really what had happened there. That leads to disputes, many difference of opinions. Actually, it happens in politics. In movies, many incidents will happen. Tell me quickly, what are the symbols of masculinity in movies? Tell me any dialogue. Alibaba. You have told me so many dialogues. Look at only one side, don't look at the other side. Chudu vakvaipe chudu. Play flute in front of deer, not in front of lion. What other dialogues, what other moments come to your... Ore veira. Ore. Other moments come to... Addam bit veyinan. Sher Khan. Oh. When he challenges on his thigh, backside the sumos will fly into the air. That was the symbol. That was the symbol of masculinity. In some movie, they say that he is a man. Vadu Magadura Bujji means he is a man. Bujji. Any dialogues. In Indra movie, Chiranjeevi says that don't pluck the tree, or else I will cut your throat. I will cut your neck. Oh, no one should come into my way. That means no one should come into my way. That is the meaning. Any movies, dialogues, speeches, in general life also. Sayings, we use so many sayings. Are there any sayings that symbolize masculinity? Are there any sentences that symbolize masculinity? Scenes in movies, in Hindi, English, Tamil, in Titanic. In Titanic movie, he died to sacrifice. He sacrificed his life for his beloved girlfriend. Not only for that girl, if we are able to sacrifice anything for the people who love us. In Titanic movie, he died for his girlfriend. He sacrificed his life. Any movies, serials, dialogues that you remember, which in Arjun Reddy movie, there is a football scene. He says everything openly in Arjun Reddy. Tell me, what is it? His friend scolds him. Hero friend scolds him in the movie in Arjun Reddy. when you are in your limits, I don't cross my limits. If you cross, I too will cross. Oh, our reaction will depend upon the action of others. That is what he wants to say. Oh. We have to react for others' actions. In Arjun Reddy movie, he loves a girl, but she gets married and she's pregnancy. He took her to his place. He married her because he loves her deeply. Though she is pregnant, he married her again. Though she is carrying, she is going to become a mother, he is very honest, unselfish, unconditional love. That is the act of masculinity. In old movies, we have magic wand. Magic wand. He uses villain. Magician uses magic wand. Macho masculine. What I am doing is, with this magic wand, I chant some mantra and make this masculinity into a person. Now tell me quickly, is it a man or a woman? Man, age 18 to 25 years old, macho. How does he look? Strong, brave, attractive, brave, royal. What kind of dressing? Contrast, stylish, smart. Khadi shirt, gold chain and lungi, all this look that looks very royal. Bravity, that shows royalty and bravity. 20 to 25, do they wear like that? Lungi and all, khadi dress. It's very good, respectful. That kind of dress looks very respectful. What is his qualification? BTech or any degree. What is his attitude towards life? He leads happy life. Hopeful, he looks happy. Ainanta. Attitude towards others. He behaves like according to the others, depending upon the others' behavior, he behaves. Fightings, stamina. What kind of movies he like? Action movies. It depends upon the environment where he was brought up. Masculinity has become a person. Keep it in your view. Who is that person? Masculine person. What kind of brands he will use? Enta time? US Polo. Dress sense. Watches. Shoes. Keychains. Wallets. Accessories. What kind of things did you? What is the masculinity? Fog, perfume, fossil. Fossil looks very royal. What kind of things he can do? He would like to do. He likes helping others. What else? He wants to fight with others. Yes, sometimes he fights with others, depending upon the situation. If the situation demands. What kind of things he would not like to do? He doesn't like teasing others. He doesn't like hurting others. How was his behavior when he was 10 years old? How was he? It depends upon the atmosphere in which he was grown up. What kind of person is he? He was very funny. Oh, generally parents pamper that kind of that age, child in that age, and he makes small mistakes and beaten by his teacher, taking others' pencils, rubbers, or beating others. That kind of mistakes he'll do in school and not doing his homework also. For that he'll be beaten by his parents by protective feel. If there are parents, he feels that it is protective. How does he behave with his siblings? Rash behavior. Whatever he did, he says that I didn't do that. When he was in teens, how he will be in teens? He wants to know about life. He thinks about his steps, where to go and what to do. What he wants to become. When he reached 18-20 years, he wants to lead life, and he doesn't like begging others, and he doesn't like begging others, and he doesn't like feeling sorry for others. Symbol for masculinity. How did he get it? From where does he get it? How he has become the symbol of masculinity? What attitude made him to be like that? Because of his father's genes that he got from his parent. What kind of person is his father? Masculine persons are also same as that of other children in that age, 1 to 10 years. But depending upon the circumstances, situations, they become like that. If others are good to him, then he also will be he'll be pleasant. If others are criticizing him, he will get angry and he'll be irritated. So I should be strong, harsh towards others. He thinks like that. If others tease him in his childhood, how he has become the symbol? He was inspired by some other person. Who inspired him? Latest movies. He might have got inspired by the latest teenage movies, action movies might have inspired him. Any sentiments he has? Okay. Even though he is masculine, when his sister gets married and she goes to another family, he also cries. What are his positives? What are the positives in that? He is very protective to his brother and sister, family also. Bharosa. He gives some kind of bharosa to his, kind of assurance to his family. What others think in his circle about him? What his friend circle think? He is a good person. He takes care of his family. They think. What others think means? Can you share some instance moments when he did good? He used to help others. He used to help others sometimes, and he kept it confidential. He doesn't boast himself. He doesn't boast about him. and even if he gives or helps others, he doesn't express it. Suppose we are going in a helicopter and we are looking down, and there is a children's world, we can see what will be there. Fun, chocolates, fun. There will be everything. What kind of things we can see in children's world? Balls, teddy bears, chocolates, everything. That kind of world is called children's world. Suppose we find a women's world, TV serials, beauty parlors, TV serials, makeup kits. What kind of shops we can see there? Clothing, accessories, gold shops. We can see all these in women's world. If we go to some other place, even forward, if we cross it, men world comes. What will be there in the men's world? Gyms, theaters, movie theaters, technology, bikes, two-wheelers, cars, Ford car, accessories, shops, accessories, what we can find, watches, shoes, all these watches, shoes, accessories. We see a masculinity world. If we go forward, if we go ahead, if we guns, masculinity, mighty swords, guns, all these things we can see. Swords, it talipun తీసుకున్నాడు ఆ బయటికి. What kind of sceneries? What kind of sceneries we can see? What kind of sceneries we can see? What kind of music we can hear? Action movies, music. What kind of places we can see? Mountains, war places, all those kind of things we can see. How people will be, what sort of people can be seen in that world? They are desperate. They can do anything. They live in that masculine world. What they will be doing? Desperate people. What people will be doing in that? They play the role which is equal to their qualification. A farmer will be doing some agriculture. If he is educated, he is doing some work. He is working. It's a masculine world. What kind of works will be going on? Boxing, wrestling. We can see desperate men using swords, guns, knives, and making bombs. Bombs also. What is the symbol for masculinity? If he has a faction background, then he uses bombs. If they are students, they use a person who is participating in war, feels it as a symbol of masculinity. What is the strength of this world? Masculine. What kind of strength we can see? Self-confidence can be seen. What kind of positive things can be seen in this world? Early morning sun rays, when they fall on our face, we feel very fresh. What are the strong points in this world? What is good in this world? Ra. It depends upon how others see. It depends upon how others see the goodness. What kind of weakness is seen in this world, in this masculine world? Overconfidence. What else? Emotions. Suppose a person needs to go to other country for his further studies, but he stays with his family only. A person should have he should be dare to leave his family if he needs. Provoking violence. Provoking violence. What we do is now, please remove all this. I have some magazines. I'll give you those magazines. You have to pick up photos which symbolize masculinity. I give you those magazines. It could be a person, scene or word, anything that symbolizes masculine. You have to pick up. I'll give you a few magazines. You please check and remove. Listly. Scenes, colors, pictures, human beings, anything. Whatever you like, you can pick up. You please pick them and keep them aside. You tell me. You have to explain me. How did you select? Why you have selected it? As many as you want. You can pick up the pictures as many as you want, and you have to tear them small size because you have to stick them on the chart paper. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
కావాల్సిన పిక్చర్ ఏంటి? నేను పట్టుకుంటా.
It could be a scene, it could be a color, or it could be a writing or quotation, sentence, whatever it is, color. Not only the human beings, different types of things. You have to pick up all those things which stand for masculinity. You feel anything. Time ఎంత
అయింది? చెప్పు. చలైనా కట్టేస్తాను. ఏది పడితే అది నొక్కేస్తా. ఎప్పుడు అది పడితే ఇప్పుడు అది నొక్కేస్తా. అని అలా చెయ్యొద్దు. అలా చేస్తే ఏది పడితే జడ్జి నొక్కిస్తా. అప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఉన్న నొక్కేస్తా.
మాట్లాడుకోండి, రికార్డ్ అయ్యింది. Here they are doing the collage exercise, so there is no conversation for few minutes.
All points. వర్షం వచ్చినట్టు ముక్కులో వేలు పడదా. Go
చేత చెప్తున్నా బయటికి వెళ్ళా కల్పలేమంటారా? అలా పెట్టకూడదు.
ఇంకులు వస్తున్నాయి.
నేను ఎవరేమనలేదుగా. నేను ఎవరన్నారా?
అక్కడ కూడా అనలేదు.
నేను చూసారా?
చూడండి, చూసాను. అక్కడ నుంచి చూడకపోయి ఎక్కడ
కూర్చో.
వచ్చేసాను.
ఫోన్ చెప్పాను.
వచ్చాను.
Give me all the other pictures and keep the separated pictures with you. Time చూడు. Give me all those pictures that which you have cut. ఛార్జింగ్ అవ్వట్లేదా?
ఏమన్నా ఇందాక 4G వచ్చింది. 4G ఇంటికి వెళ్ళిపోవాలనిపిస్తుంది కదా. స్టార్ట్ చేశాను వర్క్.
కూర్చోదు, రికార్డ్ అవుతాను. They are carrying different emotions in masculinity. You have to write these four pictures are carrying this kind of emotion. These kind of pictures are carrying this kind of emotion. Like that, you have to separate and group them. All of you sit together. All of you discuss together and then group them. Grouping exercise. అవ్వట్లేదా ఛార్జింగ్?
చూడు అంతే. చూడు
అయిందా?
చూడు ఎంతగా రావట్లేదు. ఛార్జింగ్ కావాలి అదైతే. ఆ నితిలో దక్కిలో చెప్పాడు ఆవిడ అలా అన్నాడు. అయ్యో అవును పైకి ఎందుకమ్మా లాగుతున్నా? ఇంకా అక్కను ఇది అయ్యేది మళ్ళీ అది. ఇది స్క్రీన్ నిజమైంది స్క్రీన్. ఇది నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు.
How many you have picked up? You have to tell me why you have picked up. You have to tell me the reason also.
పడుకున్నప్పుడే ఒక వర్క్ అయిపోతుంది. అమ్మ పడుకున్నప్పుడు
నువ్వు ఎలాగట్లేదేంటి? పెట్టి
వాడట్లేదు. అందుకే చెప్పింది వేస్ట్. ఉల్లి అన్నది ఉల్లి పెట్టి పెట్టాలి. కలర్ పెట్టాలమ్మా నేను
పడతావు
ఫోను పడుతుంది అది కూడా పడుతుంది
How many groups you have done totally? Please let me know. How it relates to masculinity. You have to say that. You have to explain that. Everything should relate to masculinity. Pictures that symbolize masculinity you have to pick up. How many groups you have done totally? You please tell me. Now tell me how many groups you have done? One, two. 1, 2, 3. Give me a group. Let me see. What is this group? Family relations group. Where masculinity is seen in this group? Keeping others happy, whoever it is, family member or outsider. Take an old man. He is very responsible and he keeps his grandson happy. What do you say for this? How do you explain this? Guiding the next generation. Even though we have so many responsibilities, spending some time for our people, that is masculinity. Caring family, can we say? Yes, we can say that. Caring family is also a masculinity. Where masculinity is seen in this? Caring itself is masculine. What you have to do is, you have to stick all these things on this chart paper. Stick all those properly. రావట్లా బాయ్స్ అక్కడ నాగార్జున అంకుల్ ఉన్న కాదు, బయటికి వెళ్ళి నాగార్జున గారిని తీసుకో. వెళ్ళి పక్కన చెల్లి ఇక్కడ అచ్చాడకు వెళ్ళి నాగార్జున అంకుల్ ఎవరైనా అడుగు బయట. Sir, caring is a symbol of who will get attracted to these kind of pictures. Youngsters get attracted to these kind of pictures. People who are ready to lead their lives. What is the next group? Royalty. The next group is, second group is royalty. What is royalty? Nana da local ra. Royalty. Is it a royalty group? Chini local ra. You please stick those papers on this chart. Where is masculinity in royalty? Style, dignity, expression, etc. etc. A well-dressed person, and a well-dressed person or a person who behaves nicely is liked by all. Tiger is also a very royal symbol for masculinity. Anything else? How many groups that you have made? 4 groups. Any other groups? Anything that symbolizes masculinity? Nothing, sir. Only 4. Salman Khan. Why did you put him? Why he is royal? Why he is the symbol of masculinity? What is the name? He maintains his physique. His dressing sense, attitude, everything is good. Akshay Kumar. Attitude, way of looking. He looks very stylish. Vehicle is looking royal, passion. Football game is the masculine game. Sports, masculine game. What next? I am removing this group, royalty group. Yes. What kind of people get attracted to this? Teenagers, youngsters. 30 plus people also, they get attracted to this royalty group. Now, what is this group? Way of looking, he is looking good. Styling. How opposite people look at us, that is desire. Point out. In a point of view. It depends upon our point of view, how we look at them. They look like that. Where is masculinity in this? The way we look at them. Here he is holding a gun. It is for good, maybe good or for bad also. The way you look at him shows it. Even policeman carries gun, but he doesn't use it anywhere without permission. Deepika Padukone. Many actors, they struggle a lot in the beginning stage and then they come up in life. We see actors, we think that they dressed like this, they dressed like that. A masculine person selects dresses as per his role. If we look at them wrongly, they look like they appear like that. If we look at them in a right way, they look nicely. Totally 4 groups you have done. Total 4 groups that you have done. Remove the unnecessary things here. What is this? What is this group? Inspiration. Masculinity, where masculinity is seen in inspiration? Giving inspiration to others is also a kind of masculinity. We are inspired by the masculine people only, generally, when we think of it. What kind of people get attracted to point of view? Youngsters. It depends upon the way that we look at. Children, they do not know anything, so they don't get attracted. People who are grown up. Have you finished? Yes. You have done nicely. Thank you. Who will get connected to this youth mostly? You have done 4 groups: inspiration, royalty, caring. Inspiration, royalty, caring. Inspiration, we are most connected to inspiration group. Why? Royalty and inspiration, why? In some stages we get in our lives. We can impress opposite person with our dress. That shows royalty. Inspiration, we must get inspired by some people in life to go ahead. Caring means which emotion is most followed. It depends upon the situation. Inspiration and caring, which is given priority? Caring only. Next comes inspiration. We use so many brands. Which brand stands for symbol? Which stands as symbol of masculine? Royal Enfield. Royal Enfield is the symbol of masculinity. Why? It shows everything royal. It has a look. Watches, Fossil watch. What is there in Fossil to make us feel that it is masculine? It looks like that. It looks royal. It looks stout, big size. Tell me the brands for masculinity. Bugatti, Bacardi. Look, sound, speed. It's the symbol, Bacardi. In any category, you can tell me. What are the brands or masculine according to you? Spectacles. There are so many brands. Tom's, fashionable. Tom jeans. Torn jeans. Where masculinity is seen? Torn jeans. It's a sense. If a boy wears torn jeans, it shows his bravery. It shows his dare nature. They shows woodland. Why woodland? Royal. Strong brand, like a boy. Woodland is a strong brand, like a boy. What else? You told me Fossil watch. What else? Across any all other brands. Ramraj. Dhotis. Dignity. Masculinity. When we wear good dress, others get impressed. Where masculinity is seen in Ramraj Dhotis. White and white. When we wear it, looks, even though we are following tradition, it looks masculine. Top brands. What other brands we have? Across any. MRF tires. What is masculinity? I pay. Kuch. Where is the person? Tires are very strong. In any kind of weather they can go. They can reach even the top heights. Even in harsh situations it survives. A man also can survive in such circumstances. What other things we have? What other brands? Deodorants. Which deodorant symbolizes masculinity? Kama Sutra, KSY. To attract girls. Any other products? Come on, fast. Tell me, what other brands? Fog. Axe. Why Axe? Even in the ad they show a man going without shirt. Girls are attracted to him. Lion. Royalty. Leadership qualities lion will have. Very brave. Lion is very brave. Masculinity means, these are the words of masculinity. Other synonyms for masculinity in Telugu: Magasiri, Magatemi, Purushatvam. All these are the words in Telugu for masculinity. Any bikes, any cars, in any category of products, you can tell me the brands which stand for masculine. Rolls Royce. Why? Why Rolls? Topmost. It's been there since generations. Rolls Royce. Masculine person should be at the top like that. Masculine person should be at the top like that. What is the food items? Spicy food symbolizes. Why spicy food? Because it's strong. Even if the tongue is burning, we feel like eating more. In the similar way, even if we face so many problems in life, we have to go ahead. We eat spicy food. Mutton dum biryani. What other items? Mutton dum biryani. What other? Any fruit. Is there any fruit that symbolizes masculine? Pineapple. Why pineapple? Oh, it has thorns when we touch, but inside when we taste, it's very sweet. Masculine person also, he will have difference of opinions with others, but he's very caring inside. When we look deep, anything else, any flower, that stands for masculinity. Phone తీసుకువెళ్ళా. Mythological characters. Symbol for masculinity. Ghatotkacha. Though he is a monster, Rakshas, Though he is a monster, he helps Pandavas. Rama. Vibhishana. Though his brother is not good, he stood for his goodness. He is masculine. All his relatives are on bad side, but he is good. It stands for Rama on the side of her. Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose. Why? Army. He maintained Azad Hind Force. He maintained an army. What else? What other mythological characters we know which stand for masculinity? Karna. Why Karna? Till the end, he was a good friend and trusted friend to Duryodhana. And he fought for his trusted friend. Do you consider him for a symbol for masculinity? Why? We don't consider. Why? Last question is, you said women or girls, females can carry out successfully. There are so many people like Kiran Majumdar, Indra Nooyi, CEO for PepsiCo, Chanda Kochhar, ICICI Bank. There are so many people like that. She is a flight attendant. Neeraj, Malala. She fought against the terrorists and she fought for the education of girls in Pakistan. Malala. First IPS officer Kiran Bedi. Are they symbols for masculinity because of their acts? Do they stand for masculinity symbol? Do you consider them as symbols for masculinity? No. They behave like a boys, but we cannot say that there is a lot of difference between boys and girls. We cannot say them as masculine people. Masculinity stands only for boys. Thumbs up. Do you know thumbs up? Yes. How do you feel about thumbs up? Thumbs up. Tell me. Its symbol is very confident. I can do anything. That symbol shows. Taste is also something different. Oh, it's like a charging drink that charges us when we drink it. Feel like getting charged when we have thumbs up. There are so many things, brands, feelings, occasions. We spoke about masculinity. Can you relate thumbs up? Can you relate thumbs up with masculinity? Can you relate thumbs up with masculinity? We cannot say clearly. 50 to 60% it is masculine drink, we can say. Why? Why do you say so? Because it charges our body when we drink it. Is it girls do not like to have thumbs up mostly. Okay, a masculine person, he doesn't have any other option. Some take Sprite for refreshment, some take thumbs up. Particularly thumbs up we cannot say. Immediately after having thumbs up, we feel refreshed, we get confidence, we feel like charged. That kind of feel we get. Thank you so much. Mada. What are the soft drinks that you drink usually? Sprite. Thumbs up. One said thumbs up, one said Sprite. Thumbs up or Sprite? Thumbs up or Sprite? Sprite. Maza. Thumbs up. I mean, how do you feel when you take refreshment? Feel with Sprite. Why do you take thumbs up? How do you feel when you take thumbs up? Charging body. It's like energizing. Confidence. When we need confidence, we take thumbs up. When we need refreshment, we take Sprite. When you are talking about thumbs up, confidence in a person is a symbol of masculinity, you said. Do you say that in advertisement they show about confidence? Yes. Is it apt to thumbs up? The confidence feeling that they are showing in the thumbs up ad, is it apt? Yes. The emotion of confidence is carried out in thumbs up ad. Is it suitable to the ad? That confidence emotion? Yes.